The only joke I knew at the time was a dirty joke because I wasn't a comedian.
Right.
So I had to rewrite this joke in my head because I had a friend there who we made a deal that we wouldn't curse, use bad language, because if we did, he could hit me in the chest. It's a long story. Anyway.
For those who might not be familiar with who you are, can you just kind of run through your career a little bit and what you're up to now?
I am the Black Michael on this podcast. No,
that's
my career, my whole career.
Yeah.
So I started my career doing stand-up comedy. Now I have been referred to as a comedic thought leader, which is pretty cool. I don't know exactly what it means. I have to put some thought on it first before I can figure out what it means and lead in that way. But I've been able to do some really cool late-night television shows and just wrote a book and did some movies, and some really cool stuff is cracking, man. So I'm really, really excited about how God is using me, and then what he wants to do next is some really cool stuff, man. So
yeah, and it's professional comedian's quite a career. How did you kind of get started on that track?
Oh yeah, I'm not professional. I work at Walmart on Tuesday nights on the corner of I'm just playing. No. It's I think my career really started at a movie theater. I was at the movies in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where I grew up at, and I'm like 17, 18 years old. And all my friends are graduating high school, and I'm graduating high school, and everybody's excited. They're talking about what they're going to do. One guy had his full ride scholarship. This other guy was going to the Navy. They're like, Michael Jr., what are you doing after school? I was like, I'm going to go make me a sandwich. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But we went to the movies, and we're sitting here watching this movie, and in the middle of the movie, the screen goes blank. And this dude, one of my friends, a German exchange student, says to me, I dare you go tell a joke. That's the best German I got, people, if you're listening right now. He said, I dare you go tell a joke. So I went up there and I told this joke. And the only joke I knew at the time was a dirty joke because I wasn't a comedian.
Right.
So I had to rewrite this joke in my head because I had a friend there who we made a deal that we wouldn't curse, use bad language, because if we did, he could hit me in the chest. It's a long story. Anyway, so I go up there and I rewrite this joke, and I told this joke, and all of these moviegoers laugh, and it was really a pretty awesome experience. I felt like a high for the first time ever in my life. I've never done drugs or never had alcohol before. I had NyQuil once. Have you had that stuff?
Yeah.
It is bananas.
It can get dangerous,
out. Anyway, so I decided, so I do this joke and all these people laugh and then they want more comedy, but I know when to get out. Even then, my first time ever on stage, I knew it was time to go. So I went and sat down, and then this security comes running down looking for me to kick me out. They're like, hey, and they're looking for me, and this white lady, who I don't even know, stands up and says, if you kick that young man out, I want my money back. And then these bikers with long hair and tattoos and these black people, the whole room stood up and came to my defense. And it was such a powerful moment. All I did was give them a little part of me, and then they all came to my defense in a significant way. And I used to look at that moment and say, that was God giving me a glimpse of what he called me to do, as in to make people laugh. But the truth is, it was him giving me a glimpse, but it wasn't just about laughter. It was about bringing people together for something bigger than themselves. That's really what I'm called to do even now. I am called to comedically inspire people to walk in purpose. That's what I get to do with my life.